So our topic is all about anatomy and physiology of a cattle. Anatomy. Anatomy is a study of form and structure of animals. Skeletal of the cattle, which are skull, shoulder blade, humerus, radius, ulna, metacarpus, carpus. 46 vertebrae: pelvis, femur, knee, tibia, fibula, foot, and the toes, heel, hirsus, metatarsus, and ribs. Skull. So, the skull is a bony structure that forms the head in vertebrates. It supports a structure of form face, provides protective cavity for the brain. Horns. Horns of cattle are hollow. At their bases, they fit over processes of spongy bones that protrude from the skull. Foot. The cow's foot has only two functional toes, the much enlarged nails of which comprise the hoofs. As the result of its origin dual, the hoof of the cow is two parts and is said to be biclobed. The shin formed by two metatarsals which are united from one single bone. Scapula. Scapula is a triangle bone surrounded by muscles of the back but not connected directly to the spine. Pelvic girdle. Pelvic girdle or hip bone attached by sacrum hind legs. It transmits the force of the legs thrust in walking or jumping to the spine. Ribs. Paired ribs are attached to each thoracic vertebra against which they move in breathing. Each ribs attached ventrally to the sternum or to the rib in front of cartilage to form rib cage and to protect the heart and lungs. Metacarpals and metatarsals. Fractures are usually amenable the external capitation using of short limbs or rather short or full limb polyurethane resin impregnated fiberglass fiber casting. Carpal bones. Any several small angular bones that in humans make up the wrist and in horses, cows with other quadrupeds, knee of the foreleg, they are corresponds to the tarsal bones that wear on lower limb. Ulna. Ulna is a long bone or long thin bone with a small distal head that bears the styloid process, and expanded proximal terminates in the olecranon process and bears the semilunar notch in its upper surface. Muscular system. Okay, function of muscular system. It provides movement in conjunction with the skeletal system. Important in life support. Used by human for food. So we have two classification of muscles which are voluntary and involuntary. Voluntary movement of the muscle is under the control of the animals. Involuntary movements of the muscles is not controlled by the animals. Types of muscles. Smooth muscles, involuntary muscles found in the wall of the internal organ and the blood vessels. Cardiac muscles, muscles that forms network to make up the heart. Skeletal muscles. Skeletal muscles have a strip appearance, include voluntary and involuntary attached and to move bones. This is majority of the muscles or muscular tissues in the body. Yun na lamang po at maraming salamat.